10 Things I Hate About You. Who didn't love that movie? Had one of my favourites. Heath Ledger. Had the girl was Julia Stiles and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That was a great movie. Apparently it's quite the teen classic movie these days. But 10 Things I Hate About You is actually a modernisation of The Taming of the Shrew. There's a fun word. Who wants to be called a shrew? So yeah, an aggressively assertive woman. That's one of the definitions of a shrew. So apparently this woman needed taming. You might not have a poem inside you that someone wants to make a movie about, but I'm sure if you dig not too far down, you'll find some words from your heart that can touch someone else. So whether or not you've got a 10-page declaration burning inside you waiting to get out, or just a cool one-liner that you can throw in a lunchbox or on someone's pillow, I'm hoping that you'll take the opportunity this week to have someone that you love feel loved and seen. At the end of this video, I'm going to share a little story of a love letter that I've written and how that worked out for me, but we'll leave that for later. I'm going out on a limb here, but even if you don't currently have someone that you can write a love letter to, I do think there is a benefit in expressing your feelings and thoughts on paper. It's actually a powerful tool for our thoughts and feelings to write these things down. And whether you send it or not doesn't really matter. It's the act can help you. Having a letter that you've received from someone that loves you is so special. It's so lovely to have an actual tangible artifact in your hands, something that you can tuck away in your treasure box, slide it into your journal, and come back to it over the years. If you're feeling stuck for ideas on where to even start, I send you to Pinterest. They're my inspiration. They've got so many things there to give you ideas on how to get started. But really just keep it simple. Pick a vibe. You going for humorous or very romantic? I'd love for you to write some ideas in the comments section too. Let's share it amongst our community and maybe tell us a story about a love letter that you wrote and what happened with that. For a recent gift that I gave my husband, I did make this beautiful, what would you call it? Well, it was just a lino cut that I made with kiss, hug on it, and used it for the card that I made for my hubby to go with his gift. perfumed envelopes and red lipstick kisses to seal an envelope, a lovely gold seal maybe with a love heart, a letter in a bottle, rose petals falling out of your envelope, a good bit of poetry, whether you find a sonnet or you write your own. It's a bit of a winner. I know there's plenty of movies written about poetry. It could be as simple as a date night voucher. If you're in a relationship and you want it, and it's part of a gift, maybe you could make a little voucher with a special romantic date night planned. Really, the possibilities are endless. You just got to make a decision, decide whether you're going to do it or not, and go for it. I'll definitely be revisiting some of these ideas and get into a bit more how-to in the future. But for the moment, I'm just trying to get you to get started, no matter how simple it is. And to find your inspiration. Think about your person, the things that you enjoy together, the things that they like. You know, are they flower people, or would they like chocolates with it? Or, you know, think about them and the things they've told you that they like, things that you've observed about them, and try and use those as inspiration. The story behind the little video at the beginning today with the typewriter is just something really simple and fun that I typed up while I was visiting my son in Melbourne. He had a typewriter, and I just thought that would be cute to write a little note for my husband. I was so surprised and happy to see how much he enjoyed that, and that he framed that. When we got home, he framed that little note, and it now sits beside our bed. You just don't know how you're going to touch someone, how you're going to make them feel. But, you know, it can be as simple as that. And now it's a special memory and declaration that he has to keep forever. My hubby's a bit like that. He has a box where he keeps mementos and sentimental things. And we've got a few cards and letters that we've written to each other over the years that are in that box. The very first letter, well, we call it a letter, first sort of note that I left him was on a balloon, actually, on his front door. He still has that balloon, obviously deflated and, yeah, looking pretty weird. But it was a happy birthday message that I sent him before we even started dating. I've got a beautiful drawing, hand-drawn picture that he made for me and gave me when we were dating as well. So all these special little things, you know, just the effort that someone took to sit and draw and colour and then, you know, present really meant something special. Sometimes we need to be vulnerable and put our feelings out there. How will people know how we feel about them if we never tell them? I hope you've enjoyed today's little chat, and I look forward to, in the future, going a little deeper into some of the ideas around love letters, some of the movies that have been made about them, or actual finding love letters that I can show you and we can have a deeper look at. Don't be shy, get out there and write your lover a letter. Next week I am writing a letter to my granddaughter, my beautiful Lilith Jean. So I hope you'll be around for that one. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.